Whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands.
Whoa! Can we show this on YouTube?
Sumire on YouTube. My name is Reiya Sumire, and did you know I stream right here on this channel, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays? And I would love it if you could pop by and hang out sometime. Today we're reacting to MoreParz. I loved watching all of his shorts, and while looking over his channel, I noticed that he posted a longer video, and I really wanted to check it out with you guys. It's called The Toad That Broke Australia, and I grew up loving frogs and toads, even the poisonous ones. Might have licked one once. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into it.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet.
I hate kangaroos. If you watched the last React video I did, you'll know that I hate kangaroos a lot. But I could beat one in a fight. I will die on that hill.
But what if I told you there's one creature they all fear? An invasive species, millions strong, wiping out native animals
Invasive?
that we are locked in combat with.
It's hard for me to imagine that a frog could be so invasive to Australia.
To this very day. What kind of vile beast is
Where did they come
capable of
from?
spreading such reckless hate?
Ooh.
The answer
Ooh.
is this fat fucking toad.
Aww,
But how did this...
cutie. Look, he's so cute. Is it this exact toad? Let me see again.
Is this fat fucking toad?
Aw, he looks so cute and grumpy that he got caught.
But how did this war begin? Well, to answer your question, we're gonna have to go way back. The year is 1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do. With the British. You see, having gone hippity-hoppity, your ancestral
All
home is now my property
tragedies
around
Begin with the British.
90 years back, the Brits were in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that
Like
included
as they do.
agriculture. Now, they brought with
We have the average female British person depicted here.
They brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story is sugarcane. Sugar was valuable, not only for trade, but also because, well, the fucking tea isn't going to sweeten itself, is it?
Right.
But you see, sugarcane only grows in the heat, which ruled out the south of the country. It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia, which left them with one option. And so, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save.
You know, if the British wanted to farm their own crops and have things like sugar and spices, maybe they shouldn't have settled down on a rock that they sapped of all of its land and now they can't grow anything.
Queensland in 1866. But the farmers ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these
Average British
sneaky little
male
bugs
depicted.
called
See?
Dermalopida albahertum.
I
These are
couldn't
native
say that
beetles that
either.
hit their macros by munching on plant leaves. So when cane farmers joined the Queensland Minecraft server and set up a fucking Hermitcraft-sized farm, the beetles were in heaven and set to work demolishing the plant
You
leaves.
could even say they had a field day.
Now, funnily enough, the adult bugs weren't actually the problem. Sugarcane leaves hold full value. But the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plants. These eggs hatched into larvae. And unlike the grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots. And so the sugarcane starts getting absolutely fucking
Obliterated.
spit-roasted. And the
Yeah.
farmers can do nothing but watch as sugarcane yield plummets through the floor along with their profits. This whole situation really
And now your tea tastes like shit.
pissed off the farmers, who banded together, went to the Australian government, and told them to fucking fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. And so, the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations, or the BSES in 1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered.
Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, they're gonna bring the frogs over manually to get them to eat the bugs, aren't they?
In bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife in order to expand capitalism and my profit margins? The BSES pondered this question for 25
25 years? I cracked the code in about 3 minutes.
Tried spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticides into the soil. Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus.
Oh my god.
And it still didn't work. Then, one day in the office, while pondering this question, someone had an idea.
Let's get something that eats
we
them.
are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bugs Life. Someone in this office, please give me anything.
Frog.
What about cane toads? What? Cane
Yeah!
toads. Those big fucking fat things that exist in the cane fields in Hawaii. I mean, it's a frog. They eat bugs. We just introduce an invasive species to fix a problem caused by an invasive species. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Genius!
And so, in June
Get this man his well-earned Nobel Peace Prize.
of 1936, 2,400 brave cane divers were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace. But there's just one small issue.
Are there not frogs that are native to Australia that could do the same thing? Like, introduce frogs from Australia that will do the same thing? Like, why do we have to bring in an invasive species?
Cane toads were fucking dog shit. Yeah, funnily enough, big, fat, slow,
but they're
ground-dwelling toads
They are very cute, though.
were not exactly the smartest solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
Well, can they not jump? A frog as big as that can't, like, jump? I've seen frogs, like, jump pretty high, and they're small frogs. You're telling me a big toad like that can't jump to get these bugs?
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food either, so they didn't eat the larvae. Now, this
Interesting.
all sounds like information that should have come up during the research and study phase
I was about to
of the
say,
plan.
like, do they not, like, read a book on them or, like, ask somebody in Hawaii, like, about the behavior of these toads?
This, however, implies that there was a research and study phase. The BSES did not conduct a single fucking study on environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads. Are you fuck? This complete absence of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological fuck-ups, and it's going to teach you a valuable lesson
God.
about invasive species. You see, while the cane toads barely ate what they were supposed to, they did eat. And as incredibly large omnivorous toads,
Cutie,
they
by
ate
the way.
practically anything they could fit into their mouths. Rats, mice,
Lizard.
snails, baby birds.
Oh,
It was
no.
the toad equivalent of fucking Kirby. And then, not unlike the exact problem they were brought here to solve, with all that food, they started reproducing.
Right.
A lot. In fact, female cane toads can lay anywhere between 8
God, at this rate, do they even grow cane sugar in Australia anymore? Like, are the farms even up and working, 25 years later?
1,000 to 30,000 fucking eggs per clutch. But I mean,
Jesus
this should not
Christ.
be too much of a problem. Australia is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet.
Yeah, like
Surely,
big old
the
snakes
local
and stuff,
wildlife
right?
has this under control.
Right.
The poisonous.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Cane toads are poisonous.
Yeah.
Little bulges on the shoulder. Those are parotid glands.
I was about to
and
say, like, that looks like a thick boy to me. Even some of the toads, when I was a kid, like, sometimes they would, like, ooze, like, a white liquid, and if you touched it, it was poison.
So those little bulges on the shoulder, those are parotid glands, and they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin. No, that's not a D's nuts joke. Got him! Now, whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands.
Whoa! Can we show this on YouTube?
And when ingested, it does two things. One, makes you trip absolute balls thanks to the hallucinogenic bufotenin. And two, the other ingredient, bufogen, just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
It's important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles. Now, in their natural
even
habitat,
better.
this isn't as much of a problem because everything around them has had
adapted.
thousands of years to
Yeah.
get good and deal with this ass poison build by either developing immunity or learning to eat around the glands. But Australia is not their ecosystem, and despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total of 5 minutes to adapt to the presence of the fucking Calid toad. Now, quick question for the class. What happens to an animal population when there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger. And so, shortly after being introduced, a rapidly expanding tyrannid swarm of toads began to spread across the country. The
All
BSES
of Australia?
noticed this and did fucking nothing. Because it
Oopsies.
technically didn't affect the sugar cane. The swarm
It
spread
didn't?
further, occupying all inhabitable parts
Wait.
of Queensland.
It didn't affect the sugarcane. That is to say, there is still sugarcane growing. So, but I'm assuming not very much because of the beetles?
And they were laying so many fucking eggs that their clutches began polluting the waterways like a bufotoxin
God.
teabag, killing native fish as well as any animals that drank from the water. The BSES did
Still
nothing.
didn't do anything.
Those eggs hatched
Sorry,
into tadpoles.
guys.
We're just here for the sugarcane. We'll double it and give it to the next person. They can figure it out.
Which started killing more fish. The BSES still did nothing. The swarm advanced,
right.
breaching into the Northern Territory and New South Wales.
Reaching into a
When
northern
questioned-
territory. It really is like these frogs are like colonizing all of like Australia. They can't do anything about it.
The BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs and everything was fine. By the 1980s, the toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat them.
It's not your fault, little guy.
And considering, at this point, there were 5 fucking million of them,
Jesus
that
Christ.
happened a lot. So, with local wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated,
5 million is a higher population than some states in the US. So that's a lot of frogs.
the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe, just maybe,
Maybe taking,
Big, massive frogs with poison glands that have a ravenous appetite. Maybe taking them out of their home and placing them halfway across the globe. Maybe it wasn't the best idea. Maybe. But I don't know. Could still work.
We fucked up.
but oh well, everyone makes mistakes. Nothing we can do about it. No! They left it for the government to clean up. Sir, a second horde of creatures has escaped the cane field. fuck. Yeah, they realised just how much damage was being done and in 1986 began funneling federal funds into controlling the population. They tried trapping and physically removing the toads, but unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't going to do shit. Biological warfare was proposed in the form of releasing viruses and parasites, but was shot down because it would do just as much damage to the native wildlife. And so, the toad front continues to advance to this day. So where does that leave us?
Oh,
Short answer
still a problem.
is
Still a big
kind
problem.
of cane
Oh,
toads
okay.
now threaten a total of 75 native species.
Oh.
And they've even driven populations of animals like the northern quoll
Aw.
to complete extinction in parts of the country.
Aw, do a video on this cutie pie, Parz.
Animals like the northern quoll to
Aw,
complete
he's so
extinction
cute.
in parts of the country they infest. And with the population now sitting at 200 fucking million toads, that infestation is spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states.
They're going to be running the government in Australia in the next 5 years. I guarantee it.
In the near future. And given that they have amassed a population 10 times the size of the humans in Australia, the government has completely fucking abandoned the fight for eradication,
Yeah.
switching focus to harm reduction, using bait toads covered in non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this, the government has encouraged
Toad
the broader
bad.
public to, just fucking kill the toads. You are supposed to do it humanely by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours, but most people don't want a frog taking up their freezer space.
And
So they just
supposedly like
use
a big
golf
frog.
club.
I don't know about you guys, but I have like the teeniest freezer, and I can maybe fit like 2 frozen pizzas in there at once.
Or a car.
Driving in my car right after
And with this being Australia, our wildlife
Okay, to be fair, like maybe like hitting it with your car is a little brutish, but it would die probably instantaneously instead of slowly freezing to death over 2 days.
is also putting up a fight. Keelback snakes, for example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs before getting a feed.
I hear that
Now, jokes
magpies
aside-
are like really mean. I saw that he did like a short on magpies. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard that magpies are like an absolute nuisance.
You want to know who I feel genuinely f***ing awful for? The toads.
Yeah, the toads, they didn't do
ask
anything
for any of
wrong.
this shit. They just got dumped onto a random island and
They
did their
literally
thing,
got-
and now
Abducted, thrown halfway across the globe into an environment they're not familiar, and they're an animal. All they know is to eat, poop, breed, and die. That's all they know how to do.
they are being actively hunted. No. The assholes
Yeah.
in this story are the BSES and the cane growers. Because you may be thinking, why were they allowed to do this shit in the first place? Well, that's the neat part.
Money.
They
They
weren't.
want money.
The federal government banned the f***ing idea when they came
Oh.
up for it in 1935, based on the advice of entomologists who rightly presumed the toads would become a bigger f***ing issue than the beetles. But
I
the
mean,
BS
can't really fix a problem with the exact same problem. Kindergartner level rationalizing.
and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted in 1936. We are stuck
Did it get lifted, I guess?
permanent toad combat because these dickheads looked at scientific advice and went, nah,
Nah.
you have got to be fucked.
Use Parz's gamer sub code if you'd like. Alright guys, and that's it for this video. I love Parz's long format. I really hope he's working on another one. I'm sure he is. I absolutely loved watching it and learning about these toads' little tragic story. Let me know in the comments what you think I should watch next. And thank you so much for watching this reaction. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.